Hey again, guys, if you'll remember from, I'm singing this entire clip, by the way, so get used to it. I'm just kidding. I used to do that with a girlfriend I had when we were deciding on whether or not something was going to happen, and she was forcefully one way, I was forcefully the other. I would sing everything I said to her until we decided it was going to go my way. And eventually she would give in. And then not too long after, manipulate me into it going her way. The usual. This is where I did the first ever art drop, where I drop the paintings. Somebody can hopefully find them and take them home. And I got the idea, Red Betty looking sassy right there, because someone did that themselves. I can't speak. Sun's going down. I don't know if you can tell that. I'm going to get you a shot of it. Heading out onto a bridge here. And yeah, so I saw a painting there. And someone had left a little note saying something to the effect of, free to take, all yours. Enjoy the art, something, something. So we were here before, but I just figured it was worth getting another quick shot of this, because of the beauty of it. Oh yeah. So nice. And that water is crystal clear. Even now I can see the bottom. And there's almost no light. Then we cross the bridge. And that's the view from the other end. Rock Creek is just up there. We're gonna go back there and get a bite at the Rock Creek Pub, I think it's called. And again, I don't know. Yeah, you can see that. You can see the bottom there. See that? Don't drop this camera. I don't want to drop this camera. So that's the sunset that I'm enjoying here in beautiful Okanagan, British Columbia, Canada. I was going to try to get a little bit of fishing in before all light was lost, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'm going to carry on up this way. This is this road here is Old Christian Road. I said I was going to be more exact, but I can't remember. Christian Valley, something Christian, anyway, that road there. So we're going to go up that way. There's a car coming. So give me a second here. Oh no, the car's coming up that way, so we're good to carry on. Yeah, not ideal for the stability. More cameras coming, I promise. This is the spot on that shore right there where I had this strange experience. Let's come back here a little bit. I had this strange experience of a tree randomly falling into the water while I was probably going to the bathroom. I think I was relieving myself. Hand sanitizer in the car, by the way, not a concern. But the old adage comes up, if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody there to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Because you need a conscious observer, some believe, in order for it to transpire on some level. It really did strike me at that moment. And it obviously makes a sound, but an observer, there being an observer, changes the circumstance. There is a Buddhist retreat way up there. There is a car coming this time, so I'm going to turn this off. Carry on in a sec. Just up that way, Christian Valley Road, I'm pretty sure it's called. There is a Buddhist retreat of some sort. They might be Korean. I'm not 100% on that. The owners of it. And I went there and I kind of checked it out. And they might be wonderful, but I've been around enough of the Buddhist scenarios with all my time in Asia and some time here in Canada, and you kind of get a feel off of it. It's just like the Christian scenarios where you've got, I don't know, Oral Roberts or one of these guys, all they want is money. Jesus Incorporated is all that's about. Versus, you know, a genuine priest or, what's the Protestant minister, genuine minister, where it's they're real deal Christians and they're practicing genuine Christianity, as it were. Buddhism's the same. Thailand has some great, what I call neon Buddhism, where, you know, it's all the colorful lights and you feel like you're at a rave, and it's a temple. And hey, why not, right? But it sort of doesn't feel genuine in some ways. There's a temple in Taiwan, and the scale of it is absolutely incredible. It really is. And they have a Starbucks in the lobby of that temple. No, that might be a Christian thing. No, that's a Buddhist. There's a Buddhist facility in Taiwan that I went to, because I think it's got one of the biggest Buddha statues rather in the world. And as you step onto the property and you're kind of in the lobby of this place, there's a Starbucks. So, and why shouldn't there be a Starbucks in the lobby of a spiritual facility, as it were? I'm really rambling around in circles here. There's a Buddhist retreat up this way. I got a feel from it. Might not be an area that I necessarily visit. Might work for you. Not my thing. So, and I have spent a lot of time immersed in the Buddhist arena. But this one, no, not my cup of tea. We're going to carry on up the road, and I have a little adventure planned tonight. We're going to do something that I've never done before, and it's a little bit dangerous, and it's visually, it's probably going to be pretty incredible. Let's go. In case you were wondering what I was doing out there in front of the car, I was grabbing a couple of rocks because for the first time in my life tonight, I'm going to set off a firework. I've never done this before. I've done the smaller ones, bottle rockets, whatever you call them, the little ones there. Done that often, but never the bigger scale ones. And I realized that when I was in the Beaverdale General Store. Great spot, really nice staff in there, really good homemade options. Looking at the wall of fireworks, I realized I've never done this before. So I was talking to the young women working there, and I said, this is what I recommend. So there's a recommended one. This is the Galaxy Mystical Fireworks, and it does a golden whistling tail to multicolor starburst with a palm center, and it was like $8 or something. I can't even remember. So it's got a little there. And am I supposed to take that off, or it's just a little transparent thing? I guess it'll blow through it if not, but I'm gonna leave it on. Maybe add a little effect to it, to this experience. And then there's a wick right there. There's a wick right there. There it is. You pull that down, light that thing, kaboom. And the rocks I was gathering, the woman explained that you should put some things, stabilize the base of it, because if not, sometimes what'll happen is as it's going off, it'll pivot a bit and then take off. And maybe you got a situation. So, I don't know. And as you know, this is us. Right? This is us. We go way back. This is us. And as you know, I'm all about the visuals. So I was thinking on this channel, it might be nice to have some interesting visuals, like one of these galaxy mystical fireworks, boom boom, whatever the hell it is, thing go off, and we'll see how she goes. So let me get this set up and get the camera back on, and we'll see how the evening proceeds. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You'll love it. It's gonna be great. By the way, I'm middle of nowhere, 20 kilometers from anything. There's no trees anywhere nearby here. Where I am, it's this massive kind of flat spot that I think they use it for snow plowing or something in this area. I don't know, but there's absolutely no risk of anything. Thought I'd qualify that. Unessential, functioning lighter. Be careful, Jesus. Gonna go set this thing up, move the camera away, and away we go. She's all set. The wick has been extracted. Stabilizing rocks. Don't try this at home. I really like saying that. I hope I end up saying that more often. Trained professional, don't try this at home. Let's do this. The moon has just come up. Perfect night for this. Kind of a funny thing. I missed the shot of the fireworks. It wasn't really that big of a deal. Neat visual. Lasted just a few seconds. Went up. Boom. Multicolored thing. Didn't like sprinkle down or anything. Just boom, burned out immediately. Came down. Went up about 20 meters. I don't know. Would have made a good visual, I guess. But I missed it. I had the camera on the hood of the car, and I went to the middle of this area, set it off, watched it. It was neat to see that for the first time because I've never done it before. And then when I reviewed the footage, as they say, it was apparent that the camera was pointed at the roof of Red Betty here, just above me, instead of up into the sky where the excitement was happening. So you know what that means? It means we have to do it again. I gotta buy another one, and we have to try this again. So that's what we're gonna do. And I might be able to do this tonight. It's only 8 o'clock. You know what? I can do it tonight. Okay. We're gonna do another one, different one. More fireworks coming up. Sitting outside the Prospector Pub, it's called, in Rock Creek, British Columbia. I just had a really big meal. Burger and fries in there. It's Friday night, and it's karaoke night. So you have all the locals, anyone who's anyone, is in the pub right now, going up on stage and singing in front of many other members of their community. And I haven't seen this type of thing in a really, really long time. And it's great to see all these people, and they're not all obscenely drunk or anything. I don't know that any of them are drunk at all, really, but they're performers, and they're performing in front of a large group of people in the town they live in, and it's absolutely great to see. And I got some photos of a bear playing the guitar, stuffed bear playing the guitar, and singing into a microphone with I think a moose behind him or something. I'll post the photo as well. But it's been a great Friday night here at the Prospector Pub. Friday night karaoke night here in Rock Creek, BC.